So for the toasted chickpea salad, we're going to start off with some chickpeas, which are unsalted, and we're going to separate the liquid, which is aquafaba, from the chickpeas. The liquid aquafaba can be reserved and used as an egg replacer, and we're also going to use some in our dressing. So I move the aquafaba into another bowl, and then the chickpeas, I put them in to the bowl, and to them I add half a teaspoon of cumin powder, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of salt, and then a quarter of a teaspoon of red pepper, a quarter of a teaspoon of turmeric, and it's optional. You can add in a pinch of garam masala, and if you don't have that, you could just do a pinch of cinnamon. Now, just before combining all that, add in about a tablespoon of any oil that you want to use. I used extra virgin olive oil. And then get your chickpeas onto a baking sheet that you line, and then just spread the chickpeas out so that they're not overlapping each other or touching each other much, and that way they'll get crispy. And then you're just going to bake the chickpeas in an oven preheated to 425 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes. Now for the dressing. For the dressing, I started off with 3 tablespoons of that aquafaba, that liquid we had reserved from the chickpeas, and then 3/4 a cup of canola oil, and then to this I added in a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, but you could also do lime, fresh lime juice if you have those on hand. Just start by blending those up together. And then I thought my blender was a little too small, so I transferred it to a larger blender. And to that mixture, I'm going to add in half of a jalapeno. I toasted my jalapeno with the chickpeas for about 5 minutes, but you don't have to do that step. And then about half a cup of coriander and a teaspoon of salt. And then lastly, just to make the dressing a little bit thicker, I added in some chickpeas, so I added in about half a cup of chickpeas. And then you get a really nice rich dressing, and you're going to make a little bit more than you actually need for this salad recipe. So I just froze the extra and I can use it later, or you could just make half the batch of what I made. Now those are the chickpeas all done and toasted. And so all we have to do now is just assemble the salad. And you can make the salad with whatever you want. I decided to use lettuce and use them sort of like taco shells to load up all my other salad in. But you can add whatever you want to your salad, and you can use whatever sort of a leafy base you want in your salad. So I used tomatoes and cucumbers, which I diced into cubes, and then I also used red peppers, which I thinly sliced into long vertical pieces, and some onions, which I had also sliced into long vertical slices. And yeah, but you can use whatever you want to, whatever you have in your kitchen. It will all taste delicious. It's completely up to you. To assemble the salad, you can assemble it however you like. I just put my lettuce down like sort of taco shells, put some dressing, the veggies that I had cut up into them, and then the chickpeas. You could just cut up all the lettuce and mix up all the veggies together in a bowl like a more traditional salad, and that will still taste delicious. And of course, don't forget to top it all off with those toasted chickpeas that you made. And for garnish, I just used a little bit more dressing, some cilantro, and some red pepper. And so that's the toasted chickpea salad. I hope you guys enjoy it.